I'm killing all the Scav Bosses in Hardcore Tarkov. This is an extremely challenging way to play Tarkov, where I can only find gear in raid, can only use barter trades, have no access to the flea, and no scav raids or insurance. I deleted all my gear, only holding on to empty containers and keys, and these series of videos will cover my progress through Hardcore Tarkov. In the last video, I got some starter guns, killed some PMCs, and a bunch of scavs. In this video, we suffer setback after setback, death after death, only to have Tarkov reward our persistence. Oh. Keep watching to find out how. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe. So I've been having some trouble joining straight away, like it's like kind of not joining me straight away. I have to reconnect and stuff. It's kind of annoying. Raid 7. With the first 6 successful raids completed, and after getting my hands on a decent kit, I wanted to take on Reshala, the easiest Scav boss, with this kit, and set myself up going forward. I went straight to dorms hoping he would be there, and no other players got there first. But it was quiet, too quiet. Making my way inside and taking out a scav, grabbing what I could, I decided to make my way across into the third story when I heard gunfire off in the distance. I heard some guys over here. I don't actually know where they... Did I just... Yeah, I think I just got a jam then. Ooh, that made... I'm just gonna... This guy. Jam. I think I'm just gonna sit in this bush for a second to see if this his buddy like pushes up and does anything. See if I can hear this guy. Raid 7, Attempt 2. I came back into Ground Zero with a pistol and made my way into Empire. We've gone over there, where I found this AK-74N in a very reliable spawn beside the MG. There was also some loose loot on the tables around this room. I made my way down and across the street into Fusion, and while sneaking up the stairs I heard someone pivot on the spot. I was able to get a clean headshot and then took all the decent loot from him and again died, this time to a scav. Dude, I can't see him. I don't know why he's so silent. And it sounded like he was shooting me from in front. Oh, so unlucky. Okay, so we're coming into reserve here. And I got a pretty nice looking gun. Let's see if we can find Scav boss. I want to get one of them done. I want to get my first kill. Raid 7, Attempt 3. Switching it up by coming into reserve, spawning in right beside Black Pawn. I made my way inside, grabbing what I could from the RB-ORB3 room, including this 545 suppressor, which I attached to my gun. Continuing to loot the Black Pawn building, I found a Banshee armored rig. Don't know I'll ever be needing that, so I'm not going to bother. Next, I looted both the RB-ORB1 and RB-ORB2 rooms, where I got even more loot and attachments. This is a good one. Let's just get out now. I don't believe Scav boss is up. After getting all this gear, I wanted to get survive and leave the raid with a bunch of good loot, so I made my way to the Cliff Descent Extract and got a survive. This is a bunch of gear, so I definitely want to get out with it. Raid 8. Coming back into reserve, I spawned in the barracks near White Rook and made my way into the tower beside the spawn in order to have an advantage, as this place is super dark to look into. My plan was to scout out the K buildings to determine if Gluhar was there or not, but when I got into position, I got shot at. Okay, how are you not dying? After such an unfortunate death, I died again. As if my luck couldn't get worse, coming back into ground zero, I ran into a 3-man. Fucking 3 of these fuckers! What the fuck is that, man? Wow. So I'm tagged and cursed. Let's see how this goes. I came back into reserve with just the pistol, making me tagged and cursed. I started off looting the K buildings, finding this shotgun which I used in the Scav, and grabbed what I could from this guy, finding an ADAR, armor, rig and backpack. Then I got this level 4 armor from a weapon box. I ran into a couple of more scavs while looting around the K buildings, and then made my way towards White Bishop to obtain some meds. I found this injector that stops all bleeds and even regenerates some health, and then an IFAK. I found nothing on the second floor, so I came underground, found a CMS kit, which would come in handy later. Ooh. Lovely. At this point, as the raid seemed very quiet, I went underground. And noticing this door shouldn't be closed, I ran into a player. I didn't exactly want to fight this guy, as I died quite a few raids in a row now. So I activated the D2 extract and made my way into these ratty tunnels, hoping that with each corner I crossed, there wouldn't be anyone extract camping. I activated the extract and waited for the door to open, and then got my first survive in a good few raids. I spent some time sorting my inventory, then came back into reserve again and ran into a player who I should have had the drop on. It's actually probably one of the best spawns I could get. Coming back into reserve with just a pistol, spawning at the radio tower, I spent some time looting around and even took out some scavs. But as I was looting this scav, another player scav snuck up on me and was able to kill me. Raid 9, attempt 3. All I had were a few pistols to my name at this point, so I came back into reserve and found this impact nade. I also got this level 3 armor, and then I killed some scavs. Oh, I'm really running out of bullets here. One of these guys really took a ton of bullets to finish off, but I was able to get the kill on the second scav and got my hands on 2 Vapor Hunters and a backup armored rig. Oh, lovely. I found a UMP and then some basic attachments and meds in White Knight. Then I found myself in White Rook fighting these scavs. It just clicked. After I killed all the scavs in this area, and as I was looting these guys, someone activated the bunker door extract and I was able to get out. The next 2 raids, I died in both while making some questionable judgment calls. and running into geared duos. I took a Sega 9 in and was able to get some very basic but decent gear. And as I made my way to the extract, I found this dead PMC. I heard someone walking around and it turned out to be Gluhar. This was my first opportunity to kill him, so I grabbed what I could from this PMC, and then, while dealing with some desync, I decided I would reconnect to the raid. I came back in and killed one of the guards. Then I ran into a PMC and died. Came in nighttime because I just want to try and get a survive. Raid 10. Bringing in the best kit I had at this point. I just needed to get some survives in a row and build up some gear. I made my way through Black Pawn, looting the RB3 room. I killed the Scav, grabbing what I could from this guy, and made my way into their white pawn build, and found some more basic loot before escaping. Hey, not bad. Got a bit of ammo, got an extra gun. Server's kind of... Let's be a bit laggy. Okay, we're over here. Alright. Raid 11. It's always been said that every cloud has a silver lining. And after this raid, I believe that was true. Having only survived 5 out of my last 17 raids, I was down bad. So little gear, and still no Scav Boss kills. I spent some time looting around the White Knight building and then made my way onto the roof, and while doing some research to determine what items I wanted to get out with, Scav Boss is up. I heard Gluhar. Just heard him. Well, that's someone fighting underground. Oh, he's underground. With a little bit of luck and a prime opportunity on our hands, I made my way underground. I mentally prepared myself to take this guy on,
worried about bear.
utilizing every tactic I had under my belt. Voice lines, pre-nades, left shoulder peeking. I took out this first guard, securing the room and grabbing his RPD and all the nades he had. Peeking around the door to try and figure out where the guards were, a Scav snuck into the next room, nearly giving me a heart attack as I retreated. Dude, he didn't make a sound, so he didn't. There he is. That's Gluhar. Finally, with our first Scav Boss taking out, I began to believe this was actually achievable. I think I'm going to discard this to take that instead. Do that, that, and that. Yeah, nothing, dude. Put that there. The helmet. Grabbing what I could from the boss and the guards, I made my way to the extract. Alright, nice. Let's go. Gluhar completed. 14k XP, nice. Alright, we're coming into Shoreline now. I got a weekly quest to survive a bunch of raids, so yeah. I don't think that's to me. Or it is, and he's trying to shoot me. No, it's not okay. A Scav was going mental, so I had a feeling there was a player in the vicinity. After some time, I heard sprinting through some bushes nearby, but was not able to get eyes on this guy. He's gone somewhere over here, I think. Just hope he's not sitting in some bush now. I spent some time looking for him, but was unable to. I'm just gonna keep an eye on that area, like, just don't want him to kill me as I run here. So I made my way towards the pier and saw this PMC through a window. Come on, show me. Oh, that was his head, man. Let me see if I can get an angle in the little room on him. It's too dark. What for now here? Not sure how I feel about my current position. Oh my god. Oh, looky right there. The guy should have killed me. Narrowly escaping with my life, I made my way along the beach, across the road, and then up into the tree line to get a better position to see if these guys were chasing me. Yeah, I don't think they're actually coming after me. I think they gave up after they shot me. I was very lucky right there. I don't see them anywhere, like. I know there's still a guy down here in the pier. But I don't think he's going to come out anytime soon, give any headshots, so I'm just going to leave, I think. Next, I made my way to the cottages and got my hands on some basic loot. Oh, that's handy. Is that fracture fixed? Ooh, that's great. Water, thank you. As I made my way out of the cottage area, something caught my attention out of the corner of my eye. Someone had taken out Sanitar. Oh. It was already quite late into this raid, and they had all the loot still on them, so I felt safe grabbing what I could from these guys. He needs a bag. Ooh, that's great. I didn't even realize I wasn't wearing body armor. Okay. Oh, he had. There's the PMC. I guess they killed him. I actually forgot at this point, I was not allowed to put items into my container, so my bad about that. The only way this could be perfect is if... Oh my god. I don't think Sanitar has 3 guards, unless they changed it since I last played, which has been about a month. getting my hands on an injector needed for a quest, and made my way into the extract and got my third survive in a row.